today we're just going to figure out some things about this one guy and put them into history so they can't be erased. So who is that guy? Zvi Levran. Here's a great picture of him. Look at that guy. Doesn't he look good? That guy looks like a cool guy. What about this picture? Oh, that guy looks even cooler, right? It's this guy. Oh, looks like he got his old noggin clocked pretty good there. That's good. So anyway, what do they call him? They call him a child sexual predator. That's an accurate. Hockey doc. Hockey doctor. Yeah. So anyway, they call him a doctor a lot, and they call him some hockey guy a lot. But anyway, I found this link here that gives you a little archive of his life. So aside from Farmington Hills, he has lived in other parts of Michigan, including Southfield and Livonia. He has lived in different parts of Minnesota, including Erhard and Fergus Falls. 85 to 89, he attended Wayne State University Medical School in Detroit, Michigan. This guy's like the Eminem of going to medical school in Detroit, Michigan. No, I'm just kidding. This guy's not like Eminem, except he is white and he was in Detroit. Anyway, he earned his medical degree. He completed his urology training at William Beaumont Hospital. Is that Beaumont or Beaumont in Royal Oak, Michigan? Cool. That's probably the start of everything, as they say. He started coaching high school hockey teams. Doesn't say the date. In 1995, he started working as a urologist in Michigan. In 2000, he started being involved in high school hockey teams in Michigan and Minnesota, providing medical assistance to youth hockey organizations in both states. In 2007, he went on a medical mission to Swaziland and performed over 300 circumcisions by order of their king in order to reduce the spread of acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. Okay. HIV/AIDS. That's the part we want to focus on, but let's just go through the rest of this here. In 2011, he joined Lake Region Healthcare in Fergus Falls as a urologist. In 2019, he participated in a medical mission to India as a team member with a team who attended to more than 100 children with bladder exstrophy and epispadias. Interesting. That was probably bad. And then, of course, in 2022, he allegedly did some things, right? We all know about that. So what I want you to look at here is when you go to your search engine. Right now I'm using DuckDuckGo, found me this old link. I'll click on it for you. I have it right here. They deleted it. The AUA doesn't want to be associated with this guy anymore for some reason, the American Urological Association. So let's see what's on that page. That goes to here, and this is the Wayback version of that. Great. It's this thing called Global Connections. Global Connections, a publication of the American Urological Association, Volume 2. So we'll just scroll down here. Apparently this is from 2013, I guess. We scroll down until we get to right here. Here is Zvi Levran and Lindewe, a surgical nurse from Zimbabwe. Take a break from a busy day of surgery to pose for a photo outside the clinic in Swaziland. Up close and personal. This stuff is disgusting, all right? The American Urological Association sent a rapist to do circumcisions in Africa, and I think that's the only type of people that were ever sent to do that. But anyway, let's read their blurb as well as I can. Anyway, the American Urological Association, through its male circumcision task force, is collaborating with major international healthcare agencies to scale up adult male circumcision services. In sub-Saharan Africa, to combat the spread of acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, the magnitude of the AIDS epidemic is enormous, but male circumcision can have a major impact in reducing the extent of this devastating disease. Recent studies have shown that male circumcision is one of the most powerful medical interventions in the fight against the AIDS epidemic in sub-Saharan Africa. The World Health Organization has called these studies compelling, and the efficacy of male circumcision, quote, proven beyond reasonable doubt. WHO has stated that male circumcision should be recognized as one of the key strategies for the prevention of heterosexually acquired HIV infection in men in sub-Saharan Africa. Chaired by Ira Sharlip, medical doctor, the American Urological Association Male Circumcision Task Force has been created to help fill the shortage of surgical manpower for adult male circumcision in sub-Saharan Africa. The AUA's role in the program is to create a pool of qualified volunteer surgeons and link these volunteers to ministries of health in Africa and international health agencies that are in need of surgical manpower. As part of this effort, the AUA provides a training course to potential volunteers during the AUA annual meeting. This course is a prerequisite to volunteer service in the AUA program. The course is designed to educate urologists about the epidemiology of HIV disease and of male circumcision in Sub-Saharan Africa, and why adult male circumcision is effective for HIV prevention. Participants receive instruction on male circumcision techniques, cultural aspects of life in Sub-Saharan Africa, and tips on how to be a good volunteer. Presently, the AUA is collaborating with JPEGIO, or whatever that is, a Johns Hopkins University affiliate, which is involved in a male circumcision scale-up program in Swaziland. Swaziland, a small country in sub-Saharan Africa, has the highest prevalence of HIV/AIDS in the world, and yet has only one urologist to serve the entire country. Dr. Zvi Levran traveled to Swaziland for 2 weeks in August 2010 as an AUA volunteer to perform adult male circumcisions. We recently asked him about his experience with the AUA male circumcision program. He was eager to share some interesting insights. Name, Zvi Levran, MD. Location, Livonia, Michigan. Dates of trip, August 15th through 28, 2010. Country visited, Swaziland. Name of clinic, Litsembu Leftu. Here are the questions. Great interview here. The AUA asked, how did you hear about the AUA male circumcision volunteer program? Dr. Levran, it was advertised through the AUA just prior to the AUA meeting in San Francisco in 2010. I was also aware of the project a year prior to that through reading different articles. AUA, why did you want to participate in the program? Dr. Levran, he had a tear in his eye when he said this, by the way, and a boner in his pants. He said, I felt that I could donate my time for such an honorable cause. AUA, how many male circumcisions did you perform during your time in Swaziland? Did you have assistance during these surgeries? Dr. Levran, 300 in 10 days. I performed the major operation, which means he would cut the penis parts off, and the local nurse would place the last stitches. So this guy was just doing his favorite part. What a volunteer. AUA, briefly describe an average day at the Litsembu Leftu Clinic. Dr. Levran, I would arrive around 8 a.m. and help set up the operating fields. Then by 8:30 to 9 a.m. we would start the procedures. Depending on the attendance, I usually took lunch around 12:30 or 1 p.m. and then restarted the procedures until 6 p.m. or so, once again depending on the quantity of clients. AUA, What did you find most challenging during your trip? Dr. Levran. The faster I adjusted to present condition of the surgical theater, as well as the instruments, the more efficient I became. Not many things were challenging because of the help provided by the clinical personnel. AUA. What moment or experience did you find to be the most impactful? Dr. Levran. Some of the boys, young men, have never seen a doctor in their lives, and some had severe penile problems that had to be dealt with. To surgically correct and repair these clients was the most gratifying moment. This guy's such a rapist. AUA, was your experience in Swaziland different than what you expected? Dr. Levran, it was a wonderful experience with wonderful people. I never expected to feel at home in such a short period of time. He was raping people, just like he did at home. AUA, would you recommend participation in this program to your colleagues? If so, why? Dr. Levran, I would highly recommend participation in this program to all of my colleagues who are willing to donate their time to help the people of Africa. I would also like to continue to be active in this important project. For more information about the AUA's Male Circumcision Volunteer Program, email Ellen Molino at emolino@auanet.org. And then this picture here is the outside of Litsembu Leftu Clinic in Swaziland. All right, so I just wanted to make sure everybody knew and could find this. So if you were trying to find it and you couldn't, you didn't think you were going insane, and so that everybody could know anytime that the American Urological Association did send a predator to Africa to circumcise men. They are pretending that this fights HIV. They are pretending that these guys that are going over there aren't basically mostly, if not all, just like Zvi Levran. It's all pretend junk. This guy went on a sex vacation to Africa, clearly. All right? That's what he was doing, and you probably paid for it. So anyway, here on archive.org, I've made it so that you can find this PDF file. And no joke, it is a PDF file. By searching the name of the publication, you should be able to search Zvi Levran, rapist, Swaziland, etc. to find this. You should even be able to search the term hockey doctor to find this. So don't forget, they were sending these guys, and they still are. This is what the war on HIV is. It's where they send people that should be or will be convicted of sexual assault to do their fun thing that they like to do, which is raping people. Doesn't prevent AIDS. All right, peace out.